I would say I was skeptical, but I've been in so much pain that I was willing to try anything. And so we got I call it the wand. My wife says that she's going to put a ribbon around it so I can put it around my neck and carry it wherever I go, and it's pretty true. But the first thing that sold me on this whole thing was I used to go to a chiropractor, and he would help me, but it wouldn't last. And I was never really satisfied. I couldn't turn my neck 180 degrees. And so I would turn, and I'd get about to there, and that was about it. Use the laser one time, 3 minutes on...
And how do you do it?
Oh, I just push the on button, and then the mode button, put on one, and then put it up on my neck. And did it one time, and all of a sudden I turned, and I could turn, and I could look out that window, which I never could. And I turn, and I look out this window, which I could never do. And I'm getting that 180 degrees. Well, from that moment on, I was sold. And so wherever I have a pain now, I put it on and work with it. And I found that I can sit and watch TV and do it on my neck. If I feel a little stiff, do it on each side. Well, if I got a pain in my foot is tendency to swell. I'm diabetic. Put it on my foot, watch TV. And for 3 minutes a clip, I can go. I watch TV for a good half hour or more at one sitting. So I can pretty much cover my whole body in 3 minutes at a time. And so the thing that I was very skeptical about, I am much convinced that this is, well, like my son said, it's not a cure-all, but it's a helper, and it helps do stuff that maybe the doctor's trying to help you with, which I did with my sciatic nerve. I took cortisone. It seemed to help. And then he gave me a shot of cortisone the last time, and I was in more pain than before. I definitely started to use what I call the wand. And right now I don't have that sciatic problem. What can you say? If it works.
Could you explain how you feel stronger when you walk?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have it with me now. I left it inside. I had great trouble with walking. My leg would give out. And so I got to the point where, it's right over there, so. I got to the point where I was doing more falling than I was standing. And it didn't make any difference where I was. I just fall. I thought it was in my knee, but according to the doctor, it was the sciatic nerve too. And now I walk around the house without the cane. If I go outside, and especially where we live, we have a stone driveway and so forth. And so because of the unevenness, I will use the cane, but I know I can do without it. I go shopping now, and just with the cart, walking alone, no problem. You know, if my wife is pushing, I walk alongside of her, which I couldn't do before. And so I feel much better. In fact, I'm to the point where I'm giving this thing another week, and I expect to be out playing golf again.
And how long has it been since you haven't been able to play golf?
Well, close to a year.
Okay, so that's important.
Yeah, I played maybe once or twice in that year, or I at least rode in the cart. But I use was using the clubs to keep my balance.
We have one physician who retired. In fact, he's now in his late 70s.
Yeah.
Loves to play golf every day, and all his golf buddies come over, and they call it getting lasered up before they go out, and they notice that there's less or no pains and aches on the golf course.
Right, because that's what you need, that full turn.
Right.
And, well, it's one fellow, a good friend of ours. When I told him about it, he said, well, bring it along the next time, or the next time we actually do play golf. Because Jack's looking forward to both of us getting out once again. What can I say? If it works, you don't have to fix it. But when it ain't working, this is a great fixer-upper.
Good, thank you.
Oh, quite all right.